Dr. Laird, another thing that I was thinking about whenever I was trialing the Cine product is I feel like a lot of people think about those products as kind of a urine catcher, and they don't think about the more in depth of the fact that, especially overnight, those products should be wicking that urine away from your skin, like you were talking, and it should be keeping it away, and it should be keeping it contained, and it should be breathable. And that's kind of what we're finding with the Cine products and a lot of the products out there. But it's interesting because I had a client that I was talking to, and the caregiver was up and changing almost every hour to 2 hours. And, I was talking to her and I said, a good product should actually wick that urine away and keep that away from their skin. And I actually think the product she was using she just saw it kind of as a urine catcher. And now my loved one is laying in a wet, undergarment. Now I need to change them. And so just educating people on the fact that that's what they're for, is to use it overnight so that you're not having to change every hour to 2 hours.
Yeah, for the sleeping.
Right. Oh, you're so right. The sleeping is so important, but so is dry skin. So to me, these undergarments are skin protectors. So it's interesting to hear you say, urine catchers. And I know that that's what people think it is, but to me, it's a skin protector.
Yeah,
that's
a great
way to reframe it. Yeah,
and that's why the breathability is so important. And one of the things I love about Cine, and I can't tell the story and the facts as well as their national sales manager, who's done a lot of great work in understanding like the purpose and the mission behind this product. And one thing she uncovered was this old-fashioned rule that many on the call may have heard if they were in the health professions and long-term care, the idea that every 2 hours you have to get somebody out of bed and change them and put on a dry brief. Well, that is because in the past, products weren't skin protectors. They were urine catchers. And they didn't resolve the moisture issue that I was talking about. So you had to wake people up. You had to get them out of that wet environment. Now we have products, that Cine has brought into the picture that are able to provide a much higher level of dryness and skin protection. And in their system, there is a indicator on the undergarment that identifies when the moisture at the skin level is a problem, and then you need to change it. So it's more based on your loved one's urinary activity and need and their skin's health than it is the clock. Because their product will do what it needs to do as far as the skin protection. So that's very important, not only for the loved one's sleep and health, but for our caregivers' sleep and health. No human being can be responsible for every 2 hours being awake to do something like that on their own at home. And there's no reason for it, but you got to use the right products, and you have to have the understanding of how these products should be working for you and how they then can be used.